Tip 1. Place and use your troops in a manner which gives them tactical advantage over your opponent's troops while engaging in battle, such as using green cover, proper utilization of each infantry types. For example, troops with close-quarter weapons will perform better at close-quarter battles, while troops with long-range weapons will perform better at mid or long-range distance from your opponent's troops. Always keep in mind that you should not carelessly charge in with your troops if your opponent's troops are in a better position than yours. Tip 2. Support your infantry and armor with support weapons such as machine guns, mortars, and artillery. They will enhance the performance and survivability of your troops and armor. Also, anti-tank guns will nicely complement your armor. They are really effective in keeping away and destroying your opponent's armor. Tip 3. Know your opponent. Playing all the factions of both allies and Axis will give you an idea of each faction's capabilities, strengths and weaknesses, which will help you understand the abilities of your opponent's infantry, tanks, artillery and support weapons. Tip 4. Combined arms. Always support your armor with infantry, support weapons, support vehicles, and artillery. Don't charge in with your armor alone. You can rush behind enemy lines with your armor only if there is a hole in your opponent's defense. And you have extra resources to spare to replace your armor in case you lost them. Tip 5. Don't engage in a losing battle. Retreat immediately if your opponent overwhelms you with their force. Notice that I retreated my troops a little late, which cost me one of my infantry units. You should retreat, regroup, and then attack again if you ever get overwhelmed. Tip 6. Use artillery to taunt your enemy and counter infantry blobs. Here, my opponents used artillery in an excellent manner, which forced our blobs to retreat and taunted our tanks to charge in towards their artillery. Here we lost one of our tank due to charging in without extra support. You can use a number of ways to counter artillery, which we will cover in another video. Tip 7. Using hotkeys and group selections keys to efficiently command and select your troops. We will cover this topic in detail in our future videos. There are 2 types of hotkeys. You can use any hotkey you like, and you can even change the default hotkeys as well from the settings. Tip 8. Paying attention to the timing of production of troops, support vehicles, and tanks. You can prepare yourself beforehand to counter support vehicles and tanks if you pay attention to the timing of their arrival. There are some average times of arrival of support vehicles and tanks for different factions, such as average time for a Wehrmacht 222 to arrive is 6.5 minutes. Similarly, the Soviet T-70's average arrival time is 7 minutes. You can prepare beforehand to counter support vehicles, tanks, artillery if you develop a good sense of timing. Tip 9. Pick a commander which complements your forces to counter your opponents. Picking a right commander can greatly help enhance your capabilities and performance. It can even sometimes change the tide of battle if used correctly. Tip 10. Learn from your mistakes. You will make mistakes no matter how many tactics you know. The best thing to do is to learn from your mistakes and improve by correcting them. Your different encounters and experiences will help you grow if you learn from them. Thanks for watching. Hope these tips will help you better your CoH2 gameplay. Do stay with us for more entertaining and helpful contents, tips, and tricks.